Hey guys, so I am getting ready to go to Nepal on Wednesday. I'm doing a 16-day Everest Basecamp trek, and so I wanted to go over my entire packing list and show you what I am bringing with me for this epic hike that I'm going on. So here, I'm going to go over everything, and you can also check out my website. It's down in the caption below, bearfoottheory.com, where I'll be publishing the list there as well. So first things first is my jacket. So I'm bringing 3 jackets on the trip. The first is a very light raincoat. That's if we're hiking during the day, it starts to drizzle, and I don't want to get wet, I can throw that on. The next is this Thermoball down hooded jacket by the North Face. This thing is awesome. It's really lightweight, it packs very small, and it's very warm. So as I get higher in elevation, closer to base camp, and it gets cold, I can throw that on and hike, and it's also going to be really warm for night at some of the tea lodges when we go to dinner and I need something to warm up in. And then finally I'm bringing a shell, which is waterproof. I don't have it here, but that is also a North Face shell, and that will be what I have once we get to Everest Basecamp and we're hiking around on the ice and on the glacier, and I need something waterproof that breathes well. And here is my pants. I prefer to hike in leggings, so that's the kind of pants I'm bringing. But I'm bringing 2 pairs of shorts, 1 pair of capri leggings, and 2 pairs of long leggings, and I will wear whichever one I want depending on the temperature outside. And then I'm bringing these sweet North Face fleece lined leggings, which I can wear to hike in when it gets cold closer to base camp, and I can also wear them at night to sleep in if I want, or to go to dinner whenever I need. They are very comfortable. And then I'm also bringing a pair of long johns that I can layer under any of those pants if I need an extra layer on the bottom. Next are my mid-weight base layers. So I'm bringing 2 of those. The one on the bottom is a little bit lighter for the lower elevations, and then this is a mid-weight layer by the North Face that zips up really nice to keep my neck warm. And those are both things that I can put on while I'm hiking if I need an extra layer over my t-shirt and something that's not going to make me super hot and sweaty. So here's my pile of shirts. I am bringing about 5 t-shirts and 2 tank tops just in case I get hot on those first couple of days. All the shirts that I'm bringing are made out of a quick dry wicking material. I'm not bringing anything cotton, and basically that means that when I start to sweat in them, they wick the moisture and I don't get cold from the sweat I'm producing, and the shirts dry quickly no matter what temperature. So I'm bringing 2 different hats. The first is a baseball cap, which I like to wear when I hike because it keeps the sun off my face and keeps the sweat from running into my eyes. And the second one is I'm bringing this nice warm poofy hat that will keep me warm in the evenings and at base camp. I'm bringing about 5 pairs of underwear. These are all made of quick dry material. My favorites are made by Ex Officio. What's great about these is they dry super quick, so as you need to rotate through them, you can wash them in the sink, hang them up, and by a couple hours later they'll be dry. So you can wash them at night at the tea houses. I am bringing 2 sports bras, and I am bringing 4 pairs of hiking socks. I always hike in Darn Tough. I think they're the best hiking socks around. And then I'm bringing 1 pair of like cozy, warm socks to wear at night to bed. I'm also bringing a swimsuit. I'm not sure if there's going to be any opportunity to swim, but I don't want to be without in case there is. And then I am bringing I'm bringing 1 pair of jeans and a couple of shirts just in case we have the opportunity to go out to dinner somewhere and I don't want to wear my hiking clothes out at night. As for shoes, I am bringing 3 pairs. I am bringing these trusty hiking boots made by Montrail. The boots I've been wearing for years. They're awesome. I'm bringing an old pair of tennis shoes just in case, and then I'm bringing a pair of sandals that I can slip on easily at night with some socks on in case I need to get up and go to the bathroom or whatever and don't want to put shoes on. So these are all the toiletries I'm bringing. what toiletries you bring will kind of be dependent on what your daily routine is, but there's a few things that I'm definitely bringing that are good to bring no matter who you are. I am bringing a blister kit, so to prevent blisters and fix them before they get out of control. I'm bringing Pepto-Bismol, I'm bringing some Imodium, I'm bringing probiotics, which are good for keeping your digestional tract healthy, especially in places where there's a lot of bad bacteria. I'm bringing hand sanitizer, I'm bringing lip balm with sunscreen in it, earplugs, sunscreen for my face and my body, deodorant, a shampoo and conditioner mix, and some facial lotion. I'm also bringing sunglasses with UV protection to protect my eyes from the sun at high elevations. And I'm bringing a quick dry towel that I will use to dry off after showering. All of my toiletries go in this awesome flat e-bags toiletry case. Makes it really flat and easy to pack in my suitcase. So I don't need to bring too much outdoor gear with me because we're staying in tea houses, and so I don't need a tent or anything, but I am bringing a 0-degree sleeping bag made by Western Mountaineering. That way if we get to any of the places at night and I'm cold, I have an extra sleeping bag that I can throw on the bed. And then I'm not totally positive that I'm going to bring these trekking poles yet, but if you have knee issues at all, these are a great thing to help with. They help distribute the weight evenly between your upper body and your lower body as you're hiking, and they collapse, so you can always just throw them in your pack if you decide you don't want to use them one day. So these are all of my electronics and camera gear that I'm bringing with me on the trip. The first thing is this solar panel made by Enerplex. It's really cool. It just opens like that, and you can hang it right off the back of your backpack. And then I'm bringing 2 of these GoPro battery packs, and it hooks into this USB connection here, and then I can charge these during the day, so then at night I can charge my other things off these battery packs. The other thing I'm bringing that's really cool is I bought this for like 15 bucks on Amazon. It's got 2 USB chargers and 2 wall plugs plus this micro USB. And the back comes with different adapters based on the country you're in. So you just swap out the adapter, and then you have this like handy little thing that you can charge a bunch of things all at once. I am bringing a headlamp for nighttime when we may or may not have electricity. This is what I use to bring all of my cords and charging devices in. So here's my cameras. I shoot with a Sony DSLR and a couple of GoPros. My Sony is the A7S. I have this Peak Design strap, which is really cool. It allows me to slide the camera easily back and forth and to adjust the length so I can carry it across my body. I'm bringing 3 different lenses, the 16 to 35 wide angle. I'm bringing a 35mm 1.4 prime lens, and then a zoom, which is 24 to 240 in focal length, so that's a zoom lens. Now for my GoPros, which are awesome for capturing video and shots on the go. I'm bringing one Hero 4 Black, which is the last version of the camera. And then I'm also really excited to be bringing the new GoPro Hero 5, which is their latest version. It's got a touchscreen on the back. It's controlled by a voice command, and it has a better battery life than the Hero 4. And for my mounts for the GoPro, I am bringing the 3-way. This is really cool. It's like a stick, and then you can also undo the bottom and make a tripod out of it. So then you can stick it up and you mount the GoPro right in the top there. And then I'm also bringing my head strap, which just fits on just like this, and I can mount the GoPro right on my head. And then I'm also bringing the chest mount, which just mounts over my shoulders like this, and the camera's right here. And finally, what I'm going to use to carry all of this gear is this North Face duffel bag. This is the large size, and it's super durable. It's got 2 straps, so it can be carried as a backpack if needed. And it's gonna really like protect my gear in case of any sort of weird weather. Okay, so now that I showed you everything that's gonna be in my packing list, I'm gonna go ahead and put it all in the bag. So, GoPro, start time lapse. GoPro, stop time lapse. All right, I'll see you guys in the fall.